Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I would like to introduce you to a 2013 Camaro ZL1. ZL1. This, I'll tell you what, this is the fourth Camaro ZL1. The other three were black and they were 2012s. This is the 2013 variety. And I'll tell you, these things have absolute shit for paint. It might look good from this angle and, well, all the angles that my camera will show you. I don't know what, all I've done to this thing is wash it and decontaminate it thus far. I also have cleaned the wheels and the tires and fender wells and gotten it prepped for polishing. I'm still gonna tape up some stuff, but right now it's ready to shoot this segment of the video. I just want to show you these nasty issues, these etching crow's feet. Well, trying to get focused in on it. I don't know if my camera will do it. I don't know. Anyway, these are just nasty, nasty, like etching crow's feet looking nastiness that's really deep in the clear coat, and they're all over the roof. There's several spots, and there's a nice scratch for you. It's got some chips on this thing. This thing was a disaster when he brought it. You can see the chips there and the chips there. But I want to show you, there's a really bad etching right there. Really bad. And there is not a chance in hell I'm going to try to remove that deep etching from that edge. Not only is it over an edge, but it's also on a bumper which has thinner paint than the rest of the vehicle because they're painted off the vehicle. I want to show you this haziness. Do you see on this edge where just the edge, the inside edge is glossier than the rest of the whole top of the fender? You can see that right there at this angle, right there. And then there's a darker patch on the corner. That looks like buffer burn to me. I don't know what is going on there, but it's hazy. It's like that clear coat is thinner and then thicker, and it's right on that edge, which scares the piss out of me when it comes to polishing. So I'll be real careful. There are also some other areas in this paint. There you go. You see how dark it is there and in these areas here, but it's really hazy in most of the bigger areas. That's weird to me. I can see some scratches here and there. In this paint, you can't really see. I can show you with the Brinkman. You can't really see the swirl marks too well with the metal flake in it. But they're there. Anyway, so those were some major issues that I saw. There's more of those spots on the roof. That worries me a lot. And then there's a really bad one. I wish my camera would focus on that. Sorry you hear that loudness in the back. That's my 1980 El Camino back there. I don't drive it all the time, so I'm letting it run for a few minutes just to get the juices flowing. There's more spots. There's another one of those spots that's pretty deep, and that's in a thinner area right there as well. You got more spots, and then on this spoiler there's all kinds of scratches. So I'm gonna have my work cut out for me when it comes to the polishing of this thing. I mean, those spots are all over the top of the vehicle. I don't know, some areas of this thing make me uncomfortable. I don't know if you can see just how weird this top of this fender looks. Got more of those etchings. Every ZL1, well, I shouldn't say ZL1, every Camaro, newer Camaro that I've worked on has had some of those issues. Some worse than others. This one's one of the worst ones that I've seen. But anyway, I'm gonna get all the swirls off this thing. I gotta cut some areas harder than other areas just because I see a lot of stuff in the trunk lid. It's hard to get the defects on camera other than those etchings, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get this thing taped up and do a light cut and then a final gloss enhancing polish. So roughly 2 steps on this thing, but the 2 steps will be on some areas. I'm not gonna deal with any of this craziness. That scares me. And then I'm gonna apply the Opti Pro to all the exterior surfaces of the paint as well as the wheels. So here goes nothing. Yay, I'm finally done with this ZL1. And it is pouring down rain outside. Luckily, I just put a brand new coat of sealant on my truck and didn't bother to dress the tires. Yay! Bead, baby, bead. That's how we roll. It's my top secret new sealant. I'll let you know more about that soon. Anyway, I got this thing all... I did a light cut with Menzerna Power Finish and Buff and Shine orange pads, and then I finished it with Buff and Shine white pad with Sonak's Perfect Finish. Did a really good job shining her up. So unfortunately I was not able to get, goodness, it is coming down. Unfortunately I couldn't do anything for these scratches on the spoiler. Those are too nasty to remove, and again the spoilers are painted off the car, so it's thinner paint. It's different paint than what's on the regular car, and it's thinner. So I'm not gonna risk tearing this paint completely up. It's not what I do. I don't feel confident enough that I can fix it to take the risk of damaging it any further, so I'm not gonna do it. The other thing is I made a lot of these etchings look a lot better. I think I removed the one that was here. Yeah, it came out. But the ones, they look a lot better. They're just still there. That's, you know. Look at this craziness. Every single day here in Florida in the summertime for about between 5 and 20 minutes it does this. Every single friggin' day. Worthless. Does not help my business. Fortunately, I have a fantastic shop and I'm working inside. So I'm going to wipe this bad boy down with isopropyl alcohol and apply some Opti Pro. But I wanted to show you, I was able to do a lot with this section here. You don't see that haziness anymore. Looks very even and uniform now. Also, I got rid of all the haziness in the hood. It looks a lot better too. I did get rid of that etching that was on the bumper. I worked on it lightly. I felt confident after one pass of just a light polish, so I proceeded. And as you can tell, it is all gone, which is amazing. That's how I roll. It's what I do. Anyway, got this craziness here and there, but overall it's extremely glossy and looks amazing. So I'm gonna pull the tape and wipe it all down with alcohol and start applying some Opti Pro. I did go ahead and use my infinite chrome and metal polish on these tailpipes. The lips and all that. As you can tell, they look amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and proceed with the alcohol wipe down. All right, this thing is done. I mentioned earlier what I did as far as polishing and whatever. I got all the swirl marks out. A lot of the deeper nasty stuff looks far better. Unfortunately, I wasn't able or wasn't stupid enough to try to fix a few things on this car that were just the devil. So I got out some of the nasty stuff, but what I couldn't get out I definitely made look better. And this car looks absolutely amazing. That's my Infinite Performance tire and trim gel. It's on the tires. I just applied it. It will tone itself down just a little bit. So I applied the OptiCoat Pro to the wheel barrels and the wheel faces on all four wheels. I also applied the OptiCoat Pro to all of the exterior paint, the emblems, the carbon fiber, all that. This car absolutely looks amazing. I'm gonna shut this bay door. Look, it's sunny now. Yay! It's the same day. So now you can see the reflections are insane. With OptiCoat Pro, you get a whole lot of stuff. You never need to wax again. The waxes and sealants won't stick to it, so there's no need to do it. It basically is a waste of time. OptiCoat Pro is permanent. It never goes away. It cross-links. It's an acrylic resin that cross-links. It seeps into the pores of the clear coat and then down into the actual paint and becomes one unit. The paint, the clear coat, and the OptiCoat become one solid unit together chemically, creating an extra hard exterior layer. What that means for you, the person who has the OptiCoat Pro applied to it, is that you get really awesome scratch resistance. You get fantastic looks as far as depth and shine go, because it is literally just like another layer of clear coat on the exterior of the paint. So the depth situation is obvious. The more material you put on the top of the paint, the thicker it's going to be. So with that said, OptiCoat Pro is fantastic whether you have a brand new car like this or an old beat up car that you really love that has decent paint. So the thing about the paint is the paint needs to be as good as it can get prior to OptiCoat Pro being applied, because anything that's there will always be there. But OptiCoat can definitely be removed. All you've got to do is polish it off. But unless you polish with an abrasive, OptiCoat Pro will always be there. So check out OptiCoat Pro, do a Google search, you'll see some of the videos. Look, it is friggin' hot today. As usual, I am sweating to death. I know you can see this, it's crazy. Anyway, done with this. I am gonna put a wall up with a bay door and I'm gonna insulate this damn place and put an air conditioner in here. Whew, it's hot. Anyway, I've been meaning to do that for a while. I just stay so busy. If you would do me a favor and like my Garry Dean's Premium Custom Detailing Facebook page as well as detailjuice.com Facebook page, you can send me a personal friend request if you'd like. Check out detailjuice.com for what I consider the best products on the face of the planet. I make it simple, make it easy. I have them all custom formulated per my specifications as a professional detailer in Tampa, Florida. So if you got any questions or you'd like to see any specific types of videos using my products, let me know. The best way to reach me is Facebook Messenger. I can check it through my phone and usually give you a quick answer. Or my cell phone number is all over the web. It's 813-846-4406. And I don't know any other product manufacturer that will post his cell phone number. Well, the owner of the company anyway. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. I hope that you enjoy the fantastic looks of this 2013 Camaro ZL1. Bam! Have yourself a wonderful day. And check back soon. I got a lot more videos coming up. Check out Big Things. DetailJuice.com.